to demonstrate against the Iraq War. And it's a national call for local areas to organize themselves. And it's been going on a couple months right now. Since, I think it started in September, and Detroit's been active since October and November. And this month, Students for a Democratic Society, the Wayne State Chapter, is sponsoring and organizing this month's march. And thanks. We're very excited. Hopefully some more people will be trickling in. There's a few more right there. But I noticed it's a good balance actually between students and older folks here, which we're pretty happy about. We're really looking to create, this is a march, and we're out to voice our opposition to the war, but this is also a movement, and we're really out to be organizing a movement. We're looking ahead, and we need people to get involved. People who are passionate about this, who have the time, who make the time. And we really encourage you to find some of us. There was a mailing list outside. I hope all of you signed up. We're also looking to get groups involved, whatever groups you're part of. SDS, Students for a Democratic Society, has a history. There was an old SDS, very prominent in the 60s. It was the largest student organization that organized against the war, the Vietnam War, back in the 60s. Really got things moving. The new SDS, it sort of fell apart near the end of the 60s. A lot of the revolution then did. The new SDS refounded itself Martin Luther King Day of 2006. So it's fairly new, and we're getting started. There's chapters all over the country. And we are very excited to get things moving again. Not just against the war, but to change society in general, make it more Students for a Democratic Society. There is this idea that America is somehow the greatest democracy on the face of the earth. We like to, several people in power who very much enjoy their power, take advantage of this farce, manipulate voters to thinking that voting is the only thing you can do. We're going to change our country, take our country back on election day, as if that's the only way to engage your government, is just by voting on election day. Voting is important, and responsible voting is important, but it is not the only way to engage your government. And the people in power very much have manipulated the public to thinking that that is the way that we take our, every politician, every election cycle, we're going to take our country back. Elect me, as if they are the savior on the white horse that's going to change all of society and solve all of our problems. The people are what solve the problems. The people getting involved is where the power comes from, and we can't forget that. And so Students for a Democratic Society is an organization that practices what it preaches. We have our meetings, and everyone has a voice. There is no top-down, it is all of us working together, democratically, to get things done, to organize. It's very important that we organize as one body, especially towards ending this war, and war as an instrument of policy in general. But that is SDS, that's the nature of who we are. I'd like